I would like to start today's stream with reading a poem. Are you ready, Tifa?
I am ready.
Are you all ready? Okay, here goes. The sky is blue and so am I, but not my boss, because she is die. Her sister is in jail and cry. I argue the truth, for I hate lie. My name is Phoenix Wright. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I kept that from Tifa. She knew
Beautiful.
the stream title.
Absolutely beautiful.
I double-checked the stream title with her, and then my mind just kept going that direction, and I quickly wrote it down on my phone so that she wouldn't see. And I think I just verbally gave birth to something wonderful. I take that answer with love, Skinner. Thank you very much.
Absolutely stunning. A masterpiece, if anything.
Several, actually. Every line is a gift to humankind.
Like, it builds up.
I know, right? That's what this game does to me. Hello, Skinner. Congrats on being first, second, and third. Awesome of you to spite yourself. Hello, Mortenard. I'm also ready for Phoenix Wright. Still need to put that into a stream title, but I found this one that was even dumber, so I had to use it. Also, hello,
That one
Ranger.
just fit for the moment.
I hope your drink is nice.
It's a bit much, but still.
Is it though? Because, I mean, we were talking about what Phoenix was doing in the situation, and I figured, especially with a bad grammar, it just fits.
It fits perfectly. Like, nothing to your poem. I'm gonna post it everywhere after stream.
We should, honestly. Yes.
Are we talking about Shark Side of the Moon's writing?
Better.
That was already on a genius level. Like,
Yes.
I really hope there will be a part 2 of that.
It has to be a franchise. I want at least annual Shark Side of the Moon sequels.
That was on Shark Side of the Moon, no kidding, is better than Sharknado.
For those of you that don't know, Shark Side of the Moon is an actual movie. It's about sharks and the moon, and that's all I'm going to tell you because I forgot what exactly the little blurb was. But
the blurb is you
movie?
have Russian scientists who have made unkillable killer sharks and sent them to the moon, and all of a sudden there is an expedition to the moon.
That's all you need to know.
That's what
and
you need
it's
to know.
exactly as amazing as that makes it sound like.
Yes.
It is honestly probably the best movie I've watched. Was it this year or last year?
I
don't know when it came
this
out.
year.
Time
when
is a
it came
construct.
out. I think it was 2022.
No, I was thinking about when we watched it.
Oh, that was still this year.
The
But
movie
it
came out last year, we watched
year.
it this year. And it was amazing, and I love it.
It was absolutely brilliant. And I believe, Ranger, it was you who said they made the whole movie with like a $10,000 budget. And honestly, if I could scramble $10,000 together...
I would hope to make something half as good as well.
Yeah, like that was a masterpiece. Skinner, you have no say in this because you only saw a tiny bit of the movie and you need to see it in its full glory to be able to form the opinion that is perfection.
You know, some people would argue that, for example, you don't need to eat dog feces to know that you don't want to eat feces.
It was...
And generally I agree with that statement, but this is different. You need to have experienced all of Shark Side of the Moon to be able to properly comprehend the shark-sidedness of the moonity.
Also the moon, totally a safe place to breathe air as long as you're wearing pajamas.
Yes.
Exactly. So what do you learn from that? If you go to space, always take some extra pajamas along.
Yes. I mean, there is an in-movie explanation for all of these things, and it's beautiful. It just makes sense. There is science behind all of this.
And the CGI, it's like, wow! And the writing is like, wow! Like, it all makes sense.
And then the music is like, whoa!
And it's like, wow! And the action is like, kablam!
It's really good.
It is really good.
I wouldn't say it's better than Sharknado, though.
I feel like it's better than Sharknado. Especially considering that the budget was...
Fair. Yeah, fair.
Like
okay.
50?
1 billion. I need to look up.
Try to find the 4-hour director's cut in black and white.
Do it.
I will watch it with you.
Sharknado.
Oh, I still need to watch the Winnie the Pooh
budget.
Blood and Honey movie.
Correct. Same. Sharknado 1 had a budget of $2 million.
Oh, see?
So
that is so much more.
Sharknado 1, 2 million. Wait, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
I can imagine starting the second one, they had a bit of a bigger budget.
2 million. Second one, between 1.5 and 2 million.
Okay.
Third one, 2.4.
Budget's increasing.
Fourth one,
slowly.
3. Probably inflation. Fifth one, 5 million.
Sharks
and
are getting more realistic.
The sixth one, because I refuse to save a last, because I still hope there's another one, also 3 million.
Evie, how you doing?
Happy Saturday.
You wanna redo your beautiful poem for Evie?
Evie, would you like me to read your poem? Because I don't know if you were here in the beginning and
Evie didn't type it yet, but she said yes.
Please God, no. Okay, that sound... It was a trick question, I don't care, you get to listen to it anyway. The sky is blue, and so am I, but not my boss, because she is die. Her sister is in jail and cry. I argue the truth, for I hate lie. My name is Phoenix Wright.
It needs another slow clap.
I didn't think the second time I would read it out in full. So bad it's good, yes.
And brilliant.
I thought just doing it once would prepare me for the full impact of the weight of those words.
No, it gets deeper every time you listen to it.
Yeah, it's like a good movie where, even if you know how it ends, when you go through it again,
you notice these little things.
Exactly.
It's the same with this poem.
What did you... You had food on your face.
Oh. No, it's fine.
Well done, Tifa. Just like the room. I take it as an absolute compliment that you would put my poem on the same level as the room. Because that is I think it's an accidental masterpiece. I was looking for a different word, but yeah. My boss's die. Have you guys uncovered tenses yet? I don't care.
No, my boss's die works perfectly in it.
Exactly.
It has to match the rest of the of the text. And if you do has died, it breaks the flow.
I mean, I had the thought and it sounded so dumb that I had to use it. That's my excuse. While I warm my hand on this tea.
So yeah.
Tifa.
We'll print it on shirts, on books.
I'll tattoo it on myself.
Oh.
Yeah, on the back of my head. Actually,
or in your neck.
No, do you know those entire back tattoos?
Oh yeah.
That. Oh no, even better. Oh.
I get half and you get the other half.
Exactly, and only if we stand topless next to each other, then you can read the full text. That's beautiful.
That is true love, I'm telling you.
Everyone knows that poems always have to perfectly rhyme. Exactly. Modern.
Exactly.
Correct. Thank you.
Well, I rate it a 69 out of 10. That's how nice it is.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll take it. What did I want to say? One last idea for getting it tattooed. I've seen this person once. I don't know where it was. I don't remember the name. But they had scripture tattooed over their entire body, including their arms and hands. So basically, their entire skin was like the page of a book. I think it was Bible text that they had all over them. That looked really cool. Yeah. So I would say my poem is also worthy of that. Please don't
just go and repeat until all the spaces fill.
Minus 11 out of 10. Okay. I mean, taste is subjective. 16 out of 10, a solid D+. Modernart. You had the line a solid D right in front of you. Why did you add the plus?
Because you get an extra D.
Fair. Fair. Or Modernart is trying to say that I should pitch this as the plot to a Disney Plus show. Hence, you know, Disney Plus shortens itself to D+.
We'll write a whole movie around those lyrics.
Dear Disney, please listen to this.
I mean, sometimes, you know how Frozen, they wrote Let It Go and the whole movie was rewritten around the song.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's impressive.
Elsa was actually supposed to be like a villain. And after Let It Go, they decided to rewrite the movie to what it was now. That's how good the song was.
I mean, it is.
Them. I mean,
it is.
In the end, they made the right decision. I mean, look at what.
If I hear the first couple notes, I will break into song.
And this is the same with you. You wrote such a good poem that an entire movie will be written around it.
We could make that happen. Or do we? No.
Maybe we already are.
Maybe we already have. Click! No! Freeze frame. No, not anytime soon. Not again. Jack's brain is clearly burned out from math. That's 100, not 10. Did I say 69 out of 10? I was trying to give myself a better score. So 69 out of 100.
Oh, I also didn't notice that.
Yeah, 110, it's the same thing.
Exactly.
Math
These two need to be arrested.
Disney will stop serving Germany. Well, maybe. Maybe. Why do we need to get arrested? It was my words. She was just in the room. Actually, she wasn't even in the room.
I wasn't there when this masterpiece was created.
But you wish you were, huh?
I wish I was. Like, a history has been written. And
Yeah.
I wasn't there to witness it.
It doesn't matter. You know, if any of you ever played any of the Civilization games,
Oh look, my finger has a head.
no, it doesn't have a hat. It's something else. I'll tell you later.
If we have a marker, I can put ice on it.
Please don't. If you know the Civilization games, I believe all of them, at least I think I usually play 5. Whenever there's a great artist or engineer or whatever the characters are called, they pop up and they do a work. As
They
in
do a work.
a masterpiece, or they do a song or piece of art or whatever. The game tells you a great work of art has been created. I forgot the line. But you get what I mean. That same voice was in my head when I wrote the last line. That's what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah.
Tifa, I'm struggling to justify my actions any longer. Would you like to do a recap?
We are in episode 2.
Okay, and what has happened so far?
Our boss is dying.
Okay, what has happened yesterday while we were playing?
Well, the sky is blue, so am I.
I'm drinking. Go through the actual stuff
Our
that
boss
happened.
is dying. The sister, Maya, is in jail.
Wait, are you saying that my poem is actually the recap?
Your
Holy
poem.
shit, I didn't even realize that. Oh my
Let me
god.
read it out again so
No.
that we...
No, you cannot handle this. I'm sorry.
Okay, no. We're in the second episode. Our boss has unfortunately died by a dude in pink. The murder weapon is once again
The thinker.
the Thinker, that darn clock, which keeps coming back to haunt us apparently. Do I have more food on my face?
No, another eyelash.
No. Which has once again come back to haunt us because apparently she had evidence for a case hidden in there. The dude wanted it, so killed her in the process, knew it was in there, took the evidence, I suppose. The sister, who was there minutes after she got murdered, Maya, was seen as the murderer. Because we found a note which had Maya written in blood, and then the detective who showed up on the scene was like, oh, with her last breath she wrote the name of the killer. So Maya has been arrested. We offered...
What's the detective's name?
Sweet Juice.
No. Dick Gumshoe. No. No.
That was your name.
No.
So, Matanard, have a good drive. Thank you for the lurk.
Yes, please.
The detective threw her into jail. We have offered our services to Maya as
And
her
Maya
lawyer.
went like,
Maya went like, nah, because our boss was shit talking about us to her.
she only said we need more experience, like 3 years more experience.
Like, if we are your lawyer, you will be found guilty. That's shit talking, if you ask me. Not just lack of experience.
Well.
And now she wants us to find her a lawyer, which she sort of knows. So we're trying to get in contact with him. Not really. And currently we are on our way, or just before, going to the witness who called in the murder.
Yes, Miss April May.
Yeah. See?
I think that's where we left off. Also, we already picked up the phone after being confused about what to do.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, real quick, because this is gonna drive me nuts, so you need to know. I gave Tifa this little thing to tinker around with, because usually she plays around with a piece of paper and it makes sounds. This is a clean cover from an earplug thingy from in-ear monitors. So yes, if you do flip this inside out, it does look a little bit like your finger has a head. Like a Lego piece, kind of.
This Saturday stream does not have a valid time code versus schedule. Please be mindful that the stream may be terminated by Overlord choice. Have fun, but no, I'm watching. Ha 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 ha.
Only 5 ha's. Ha 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 ha. Thank you very much, Fody.
How are you doing today? Do you have your ear thingies back?
Yes, did you manage to secure them again? Also, I have to say, putting the AI emote in there was the best, worst idea I've had in a long time. It looks...
It looks a bit like...
Yeah, that's because it's so tiny. You cannot really tell, but it's like... how.
It works.
The problem, I can't stop grinding Xenoblade 3. That's how good the game is. That's how good the game is.
How far ahead are you?
AI was amazing. Thank you very much.
The AI was great.
Tifa, press the button.
You really completed it.
Clonk.
There you go.
Continue. Oh, day 1 investigation. Okay.
I will miss the little dude.
Talking about little dudes. This is Dick. Get it?
Who is not small.
We don't know. We don't
you
know.
need to now move.
Yes, because we need to go to the Gatewater Hotel. Totally not related to the Watergate Hotel. Watergate?
Yeah, I know.
And why'd you laugh? Haha, American history.
Bad puns.
It's not a pun. Not on my end, at least.
51 hours in, level 54, and I'm in chapter 3.
Not bad. Not bad.
That is a lot of grinding, I believe. How long are the chapters?
I think it was because of the grinding I was doing. I was level 99 in chapter 3 as well. But I was like 100 hours in then because I grinded a lot.
Yeah, you didn't continue at all.
Actually, no, level 80. I didn't hit 99 until later.
Chapter 3 quest line was level 17.
Yes.
I'm 108 hours into Xenoblade Chronicles 6 and I hope that's halfway through.
Are you still having fun though? Because that's
that is most important.
Quite a bit of time and I hope you're enjoying it. Meanwhile, September 6th, Gatewater Hotel room 303.
Semi-Tron, I'm so happy you guys are liking Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh god, Tifa gets
Such
to
a
do
good
April.
Franchise. How would she sound, you think?
Airheaded Valley Girl.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you Ratty and Catty, but you went straight there. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me.
Are there people that actually just naturally stand there and talk like this?
Meow.
April May goes. I hope so.
He said, "Don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal."
Remember to thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Yeah. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
Did she wake up one morning and she just decided, I wish one day I could appear in front of court because I watched a murder?
What's the screwdriver?
That's a wonderful question, Tifa. You should check that out. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. It's gonna be us, isn't it? Meanwhile, let's snoop around.
Are we gonna take that?
There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Isn't this a crime? Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy! Is she twitching?
Did you see the twitch in the eye?
You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. I love how she just vanishes. Miss May I just look around you? The late summer sunlight streams through the window.
Totally not gonna touch the screwdriver.
There's a faint cold law office building, of course. I can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, well. Move aside, please, and
I want to look at this cupboard.
Are we not going to talk about the fact that there's one person in here and there's 2 glasses of champagne?
It's a hotel room. You usually get at least 2 glasses.
If they know it's single occupancy? I doubt that.
I somehow don't think so. You always get extra glasses.
A bottle and 2 glasses on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Simple bed. Simple bed for a simple person.
Okay, so she's gonna be bought by the pink dude that actually committed murder.
It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Oh look, it's a painting. Is that a bunny?
No, that's a man and a woman.
What? That's a bunny.
No, that's a man holding a woman who is lower than he is.
That's 100% a bunny.
That is a sexual painting.
What?
I sort of see the bunny, like I can see what you mean, but that is not a bunny. It's not a bunny, yeah.
Then what is it?
It's a sexual painting.
Thank you for the insight. Ah.
That's a man and a woman, both naked. And the woman is a bit lower. Like holding... You don't see it, do you?
I hope we get another look at this picture, because we really do need to see more of it.
That is not a bunny.
Ah! A still painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Cool. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Same,
okay,
actually.
Back to the screwdriver.
Let's try again. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. So, I guess we should talk? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Did I tell you about my poem?
You have the biggest vocabulary.
Better not encourage her.
You want to read it out loud again?
You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please?
Yeah. Well, let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy.
She's not really working along, is she?
Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much.
Gonna do all my meetings like this now too.
They'll kick you out. As they should.
Please?
Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well... no. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
You must be amazing to talk to outside of situations like this as well.
Well, she was warned against it.
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like, on television.
We are. Oh,
We
no,
really are.
not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, hmm? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. So, that was...
Well, that was helpful.
Super insightful.
I don't
Show
think
her
we
our
can...
badge.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me? The witness? It's just like in the movies.
100% whoever roped her into this told her, it's just like the movies.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Oh, now we go through it again. Okay. She's not gonna...
Miss April May likes to repeat herself a lot.
Well, she literally didn't say anything.
Look, it's a phone.
I'm guessing the screwdriver was used to open the clock.
Possible, but if there's nothing else to talk about, let's
Can you
try the
move
screwdriver
somewhere?
one last time. No. No, we've done this before. I guess we should leave.
Now
Back
go to
Dick?
Now go to Grossberg Law Offices. Maybe this is what we needed to trigger. Okay.
Seems
still
like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Oh. That wasn't the most over-the-top claim of a throat I've ever heard.
Ahem.
Oh god. Is the mustache moving by itself?
While he's
That's
talking.
impressive. So, you're the one they say has been looking for me.
We need you.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagine. It does.
It's kind of cute. I call it Bob.
I wonder if, like, when he's eating, the mustache just, like, little mandibles
Like
just takes the
smashes
food
together.
and, like, moves it inside his mouth.
That is so creepy. I don't want to imagine that.
Yes, it is. Sorry, I went for. That badge on your collar.
I'm imagining it, and that is so creepy.
I'm sorry. So you're a lawyer. Now you know. Yes, well, yes.
An unwanted one.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
We need you to come with us.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
What's with that look?
Suddenly we can see his eyes. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her, sorry. End of discussion.
Could have just said he heard of it.
Yeah, but clearly he is somehow in on this too.
Especially, yeah, I know, but especially since someone in the field got killed, I would think news in that corner travels fast.
I would imagine so as well, yes.
Could have just used that as an excuse.
Fair enough.
Oh, I feel like such a professional killer in this game.
Why did you have to go with killer and not like, oh, we could totally work in this field as well because we know so much about lawyering?
Well, because none of them cover their tracks very well, and I feel like they could do better in covering their tracks.
So instead of going with, oh, I would be really good at catching criminals, you go with, I'd be a better killer than these people.
Well, that is one way to look at it.
Thank you for a follow. Much appreciated.
Appreciate it. How you doing? I feel like I was getting somewhere and then you had to ruin it.
No, you didn't. Oh, crap. No. Ah, I skipped my text. Nah, it's gone. I'm sorry. Something about being shut down.
He just said that he couldn't.
There was something that Phoenix was saying to himself, but I got confused and pressed the button.
Jin Jin,
thank you.
Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it.
That's a lot of N's. It's impressive.
Jin, thank you very much.
Tifa has an amazing consulting firm that specializes in very specific services. We don't talk about those.
Very specific, but I can't just talk about it like this.
Also, Tifa, now that I made an oopsie daisy and skipped my online.
Oh, now it's mine.
Tifa, it is your turn on the controls. What could possibly go wrong?
How do the controls work? Continuous space?
Enter.
Or? Enter, okay.
I think. Please take your fingers away from the keyboard right now.
Hey, I didn't make a mistake yet.
What do I tell Maya? Is what I would have read if Tifa had let me.
No!
You just already skipped my line.
I literally just asked whether I should what I should press.
Yes, and then you did before I read the line. So you just did the thing I did.
Oh, maybe you need to be faster. Go for it.
These are the services that she offers. Skipping people's lines. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see.
How convenient.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course. I know that.
Do you now regret not stealing the golden...
No, because theft is still bad.
Yes.
However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
He's just shoving us out the door.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. You think not? Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth his salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
But why?
Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now I've nothing more to discuss with you.
At least he saves us time by saying no one will take the case.
What's going on here? Oh, I can still talk to him. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye.
Okay.
She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission. You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with her burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Cool.
For someone who wants us to leave, he keeps answering our questions.
Yeah.
But that painting, now we can finally talk about whether it's a stone or a pig.
I still believe it's Ganon, but that's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed.
It's me.
It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of a straw hat.
Sea.
Apparently the blue in the background isn't just the sky.
Oh.
It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
We have 3 million.
I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Super cool conversation. Present to him the Maya thing? E, as in prison. Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. I don't think there's any point in doing any of this.
Yeah, probably not. Back.
Move.
Back to her, I guess?
Yeah, to tell her that Grossberg is a Grossberg. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center visitors room.
And the day's almost over too.
Hiya.
Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy.
Even if you can. He doesn't want to.
Let's be honest. Let's go with a lie. Why Phoenix Wright? He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Why is he telling himself to be honest and now he's lying his ass off?
You could have just gone with he has no time.
He refused. You could just go with that. He refused.
What really happened?
Thank you, Maya.
You don't mean he refused to help?
Up.
I see. I've been abandoned then.
We're right here. We offered to be your lawyer.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up.
Oh, we've already been there for 20 minutes.
What should I do? Should I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya.
What happens if we would have left?
I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Because defending somebody in a court of law is not a matter of consent in Japanifornia. I will be your lawyer and you will accept that, Maya.
Here the lawyer chooses...
Exactly, it's like with Pokemon. The lawyer chooses you as well.
We've made eye contact.
Exactly.
There's no going back.
Yeah, you know my name. We're like this now, whether you want it or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I don't know.
I don't know why. Someone else is the culprit.
I feel like
or
I can't abandon
you.
you sounds deeper.
Alright.
Oh wait, that could also mean that it is her. I think the middle option would have been better.
It's too late.
No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
You mean... Ineffective counsel is grounds to have a case thrown out, so she may end up free in the end. It's true. But
well, fortunately for her, she has some master detectives and lawyers on her side.
exactly. But Fody, keep in mind, we don't know if it also works like this over there in Japanifornia. Because laws are weird here. And so is court.
But
well,
we're too good where so it doesn't matter.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
No, right. Anyway. Whew, she's smart at last. She looks like an entirely different person.
Did you know, Maya, that the sky is blue? And so am I.
About your sister. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Can we talk to her about something?
Sorry, my field of study is bird law.
I get that. Makes sense.
Birds, humans, you know, it's all the same.
I don't know how else I can say thank you for the Switch. It's so awesome having games to play with Olivia. You already did. Thank you. You're welcome. Japanifornia.
Glad you're still enjoying it.
Japanifornia, the person who is correct is determined by how loud we yell, OBJECTION!
Objection!
Or how high-pitched.
Oh, that was such a weird objection.
Yes, that was a shrill sound. Oh, show her the phone.
Good idea.
Maybe she can tell us how to press the button on it. September 5th, 9:27 AM.
Oh, this is the whole conversation we had.
Oh yeah.
But how do I present this to her?
You don't.
Oh, E.
Oh, like this. Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
In moments like this, I don't know if it's better or worse to have a recording like that.
Well, lots of people like keep paying the bill of the person who passed away so that they can listen to the voicemail and stuff, for example.
Yeah, I know. But at the same time...
It's nice to still have something.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm worried that sometimes that keeps people from being able to process their grief. I don't know. I guess it's a personal thing. So, back at the office.
Let's try to speak to Mr. Dick Sweetshoes.
Gumshoe. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. Oh, what a shame. Dick is gone. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out.
But head out where?
Back to the Gatewater Hotel.
Oh.
Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir.
Here's cookies.
I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I have just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you have no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave.
Is he just gonna leave us in this room without knowing who we are?
Yeah. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah.
I don't trust him. Well, I think the bellboy is safe, but the fact that he just leaves us in this room.
Well, I have a feeling that...
Well, now we can check the screwdriver.
I have a feeling that the bellboy knows that there is a guy with her. Hence, the two glasses over there on that table. He doesn't remember exactly, or he doesn't know what that other guy looks like that's with her, but he knows it's a guy. Because probably in the check-in records it says two names. Or maybe someone at the reception told him, hey, there's two people occupying that room, or we saw a guest come in.
No, suspicious still. Would not.
I think he's just really bad at his job to just let somebody come into the room and go like, yeah, no, please, make yourself at home. I don't know who you are, but please.
He's wearing pink. He's in cahoots.
Was that pink? It
the guy.
Apricot to me.
Oh, it was kind
like
of
yellowish.
pinkish. No.
Wait, no, hey!
Everyone is suspicious here.
Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her?
Please give me the message.
Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? There was a white, red, blue. That's when I said, oh, America.
And Maya had the white.
Oh.
That was his name, my sister told me. The one who...
She's taking it down, please feel free to refer to her luggage. Basically. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother.
This is the best time.
Could it be a coincidence? Quick, Tifa, examine.
Take the screwdriver.
The little magnifying glass goes where you click. You can drag it.
I don't need to drag it.
Click on the thing, I believe. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside.
And?
What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap, found in Miss May's hotel room.
How about we take that along?
There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence on tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake.
Also, you're not allowed to use evidence just like on the fly, no? Doesn't evidence need to be...
I believe that depends on the country.
Admitted in advance, and then the other side must be able to have a look at it?
I believe that depends on the country. And since this is Japanifornia, I don't know how things work here.
Yeah, here it's fine. We
here
can
you
just pick up
whatever.
random things from the street and say it's fine.
In the US, Tifa is correct.
Yeah, I thought so as well.
Yeah. I believe in Germany you actually can. I mean, you're expected to share what you have found with the other people, as in the other side that you're facing in court, but if there's a reason why you're only able to show it at the moment, I think you can do it, but I'm not sure. Thank you
for the follow. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Ooh, wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, Bellboy. Still there.
Oh, time to scram.
Oh, she's done pooping.
I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Not somewhere else, in case it wasn't clear.
To be continued. Hello.
How are you doing? Happy
How are
Saturday.
you?
Save your progress? Yes.
Might as well, yeah.
Did you just select no? Why would you do that?
Overwrite, yes. If you
yes.
played the game before.
Overwrite. Welcome to a place with lots of bad puns. September 7th,
quite badly.
10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 1.
Okay, we're right on time.
And we get to face Miles Edgeworth. Woman's bottom, blah, 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 blah. That's what he said. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Long time no see.
You are Edgeworth.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I don't show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Mrs. Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I love Ace Attorney. I've played all 11 games.
Oh, nice.
This is our first one.
Yeah, we started the first game yesterday. As you can probably tell, we're not that far in yet.
Yes, I mean, you've played all of them. I see. I tried to press the enter button, but it didn't work. Pressed the wrong one. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
On me in an instant, you say.
He'll be on you, huh?
Yes, he'll be all over you.
I would have a biscuit with Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth looks like he will hate me for how I prepare my tea. but
he is judging you already.
but when he makes it, it does taste better than the way I do it. So he has a point.
It tastes more sophisticated.
He looks like he will judge the fuck out of you, but he has a point. Like he isn't doing it to be malicious.
He can stand by what he judges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is just on that level. Like he thinks less of you, but he can back it up.
Okay, Edgeworth, popular character.
And do you know
From the
how
looks of it.
we can tell he is our adversary? Pinkish purple suit.
He does have main character vibes. I'm
Yes, he
guessing Edgeworth keeps coming back, no?
He has his own spin-off games.
Oh, in that case.
Yep. I
He
love
keeps coming
Edgeworth. Edgeworth is the best. We'll see.
Popular enough to get his own games. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir.
Yes, I have to do the hand motion when I speak like this.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Well, she died.
The sky was blue. And so was she.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain.
But I really love Maya. She's the best assistant in all of Ace Attorney. Maya so far is kind of cute. Doubting us, but
I mean, she isn't yet, but
slightly. She's still doubting us. I would think.
I think he should be from Joyce. I miss that accent.
He
But
actually tried yesterday, but
Yeah.
he couldn't get the Joycey accent.
The only thing I can say in the Joycey accent is that I have a Joycey accent. I lost all of my Joyciness.
I wish I could do accents, but I can't.
I need to watch some Jersey Shore or something. No,
Please
load-
don't. It's
load
not
back
worth
into
it.
this.
It is not worth it.
Look at me, I'm the situation. I'm from Joyce.
Something like that.
Should walk around without a shirt and stuff.
Yes! Tomorrow when we go for dinner with my grandparents for Easter, I'll just walk around shirtless everywhere.
Show off those abs.
I mean, it's still really cold
Ab.
outside, but it's a belly, it's not an ab.
Oh, you've played Zero Escape?
Yes,
we
we
finished
the
it
first one.
last week.
Have you guys
The
seen
first one.
these abs? The only way,
Minus the S.
the only way you can see abs on me is if I'm showing you my ab and I'm standing in front of a mirror. Because then there's technically two in your vision.
As a Jersey boy born and bred, I'm personally very offended.
No, I'm
I
sorry.
can't even do it.
As a Joycey boy born and bred, I'm personally very offended, eh?
I can't do it. But Mattenhart, we all know you walk around shirtless all day.
Yes,
Like, what exactly was wrong about what we said?
you keep pointing at them guns. You do the fist pump. The only things I know about New Jersey, alright, is that people from New York like to make fun of them. There is a show called The Jersey Shore, and I forgot which one, but a great American singer-songwriter made a song about a Jersey turnpike, I believe. I think it's Springsteen.
I don't even know that. I honestly know nothing about Jersey at all except for Jersey Shore, and I think that's not all you need to know, because I'm sure that's like the worst there is when it comes to it. But I also don't feel like I need to know more.
I feel like the New York, New Jersey thing is like in every bigger city there is a town or city near them, so that the bigger place makes fun of a smaller place. That happens everywhere. Everywhere.
Also, jokes on you, Baran. We spent
400
hours on Danganronpa on stream.
Yes. Like Zero Escape will definitely like Danganronpa. We did. We did. We loved it. Yes.
It was glorious. We took forever. Like, the 400 hours is no
That's not a
joke.
joke.
We spent 400 hours doing it, but it was great. 84 years. It
Something
sure
like
felt
that.
like it. But it was worth it.
Yes, it was amazing.
It really was.
I still hate Monica.
Evie has corrupted us with great recommendations.
That pickle-haired bitch.
You already said this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Floor layout.
Body was found by this window here.
Do they have to make her look like a bottle?
It looks like a very shoddily drawn ship in like a Space Invaders type game. You know, where you go pew 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 and the aliens come down like pew 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 pew.
Well, it doesn't look like a body, let's say that.
Yeah, I mean, This was originally Nintendo DS game, and I think they just upscaled everything.
Fair.
I literally just said the line.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. Was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hands, sir.
I'm not even gonna say it, you know what I feel about it.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. I like how that's the problem here with it. Floor plans of the murder scene, the Fay & Co. law offices. Added to the court record.
But that's important. Because they didn't realize it has a clock that has thingies that can be taken out, which had evidence hidden in it.
Oh, you have a point.
Yeah.
I was still slightly mad about the whole even a girl could lift it and kill somebody with it thing.
Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Mrs. Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct?
Also, you do know
I would
that
be found guilty immediately if
just
you
a
looked
question,
at me like this.
because you keep saying this, but MS is Miss.
What did I say?
Mrs. Mrs. is MRS.
Oh, Miss, alles good.
Thank you. I know it's nitpicky, but I keep hearing it and I keep hearing it wrong.
No, seriously, if Edgeworth would look at me like this in court and ask like, did you do it? Yes.
If he looked at me like this,
sorry.
I would pee myself. It doesn't even matter if I did anything.
Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Of course he had hard evidence. His name is Dick. I couldn't not say that.
Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Good thing we only say his last name. Witness testimony, Maya Fay's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder.
Dum, dum, dum.
The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what?
Now, where's our boss who tells us what we need to do?
I couldn't see a single contradiction in my testimony.
Whoosh.
Wait. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me.
Is this legal?
I don't think you can do that in court.
Yeah, take this note.
I don't think you can literally throw notes at your lawyer. Like, what's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail.
She's literally...
Are you sure about that? You sure about that too?
Helping us.
The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times.
When did she have the time to write this much?
She prepared it. She has like a whole bunch of helpful notes and she just crumbles up and tosses it in.
It's the spirit power.
Huh, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks.
Now, defendant, you shouldn't be passing notes in court unless you want them read in front of the entire jury. Exactly. It says here, do you want to go out with me? Yes, no, maybe. Alright?
No, you only put a yes on that.
Yes, yes,
leave
or
out
yes.
the rest.
True. I mean, true. I mean, Phoenix also put himself on her as her defendant, so might as well.
It worked.
Alright, let's give this a try.
Is something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Good thing apparently no one saw this.
No. It happened too fast.
But yes, absolutely and definitely. Definitely.
Unless you're from Joyce, then you put yeah, absolutely, and definitively.
Don't say definitely.
I was trying to put in abs. Joycey? Shirtless?
Definitely.
Absolutely. Tifa, it doesn't get
Yeah, the
funnier.
absolutely was fine, but you said definitely. Definitely.
No, I didn't say
you
that.
said definitely.
I said definitively.
Also good.
I didn't say def. Vomaya's only 16, so Dick Gumshoe's coming to arrest Phoenix right now. As he should in that case.
Well, he didn't see it. It's all good until they see it.
So, let's press him. Press.
Okay.
Q.
Hold it!
Okay.
Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, right? Right, please continue.
Okay.
Press.
Shouldn't we at least...
Press.
We're gonna do this at every line.
Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took? Between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime?
Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
That's really fast.
Our motto this month is quick response.
It should always be quick response.
That's how it got there before the killer got away.
Remember, kids? Yeah, I did say that.
Remember kids, the age of consent only matters if you get caught, said Tifa, basically. I've been told by my legal advising team to note that that is a joke. Of course it was. Who would ever take anything we say seriously?
Absolutely. Thank you for the disclaimer, Mattenart.
Yes.
Very needed.
It's good that it's now on screen for the people that couldn't tell from how Tifa was delivering the line.
I would land in jail so fast.
Press buttons
in
before we get banned.
Japanifornia.
Probably not in Japanifornia, but everywhere else.
Indeed. So tell us who the two people you found on the scene were.
Yes, sir. Press!
Are we literally gonna do every line?
Press.
Fine. I wasn't there.
Are you absolutely sure it was us? That's so dumb. We were there.
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair. You two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
There's a point.
Well, he does have a point about her. She's pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care.
See? Not every line.
Press!
Yeah, he did immediately arrest her, we know that.
Here we press.
Yes. Hold on just 1 second.
Because he could barely see through the window, so there's no way.
She could.
Yeah, but he couldn't, so that means
Oh,
she
like
probably
that.
couldn't
Yeah,
either.
yeah, true. That's how he figured that out. Yeah.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, you did.
You very much said
Dick.
it.
You did say it.
You said it. I was like, no, it wasn't me.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard advancing the text, isn't it?
It went automatically.
I know, I hate it when it does that. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What?
Are you doubting his work?
Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal.
She's pretty pink.
She is very pink.
She's very much pink.
Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. It's just like the memes. I love it. You're welcome.
It's pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Here it
Very
comes.
well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
They changed him so often.
How do any of these people keep their jobs if every 5 seconds may change their statement.
One does wonder. So the hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes.
After we already contaminated it.
Yes.
I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's.
Beautiful beard twin. You don't mean this dude, do you?
You should.
I pointed at you, but...
Oh, I mean...
I meant... this dude.
That's just scruff.
Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
That's impossible because the autopsy report tells us that she died instantly.
How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Why do I feel like hard evidence is also what he names his bleedness?
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective.
The music change is great.
It's
the
wonderful.
music's actually pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Also, I've been wondering, have we played this same version back then? Because I feel like the art and everything hits very different.
We played the DS version.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I'm having very different vibes with this game from back then, and I couldn't explain why.
Well, as I told you already, it's exactly the same because they just took the DS art assets and upscaled them. That's why it looks the way it does.
That could be. Mommy.
Also, Mommy, thank you very much for the resub. Happy Saturday.
Thank you for the
How are you doing?
resub. How are you doing?
Everyone loves the scruffy detective. Oh,
And for the 3 months in advance. Thank you very much.
I didn't
I
even
only
see
that
that.
now.
Thank you for the resub.
I actually
Thank you for
never
the
see
resub.
that.
Thank you for the resub.
Judge Beard Tofu. That is pretty glorious.
Yes, I would love to stroke that beard. I'm jealous of that beard.
And they know it because they go for the downwards angle.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're showing it all in its glory.
Talking about showing the glory, Detective Gumshoe calls his Linus a little dick, but doesn't realize how bad that sounds. Probably, yeah.
That sounds slightly cute though.
Probably, yes.
Like slightly.
Is the autopsy report updated again? It should be. I mean...
I'm not sure. It said instant death, hit with
That's the one we
the
got,
tanker.
Yeah. I'll stroke your scruff, Jack. Maybe I'd let you.
Did you already read this line?
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective, once again.
Your Honor?
How's little Dick? No.
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
Good question.
Very good question.
I know I'm gonna embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination again.
And there we go.
Time for more hard evidence. Okay. All the way to the end.
Examine the scene.
You can use the arrow keys.
Wait, found a memo.
Nope.
That is true. The word Maya, also true. Blood was the
That
victim's.
could be, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was on her. Blood found on the victim's finger. All good. The victim wrote. There we go.
Present. Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? You pressed the wrong button. You
What did I
pressed
do?
instead of presenting.
Oh,
Sure, happens all the time in books and the movies.
this probably is first case.
Yeah. This isn't a movie, detective.
Oof.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess we haven't heard of many cases.
No.
Maybe I can now present.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? And not a number, like 11037, for absolutely no reason. Especially the name of her own sister.
Actually, you got a point, pal.
Objection! Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant.
That's true.
The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
You would think that, given that Tifa didn't present the evidence.
Order! Order!
I'm sure we get to that.
That didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Now,
okay, we go through it again. What
next
do I need?
time,
I need
press tab.
Okay. Found a memo.
Yeah.
Maya.
Yeah.
Was the victims on the
That
finger. Is this tab?
Yeah.
Yes, it is tab.
The
Wait,
autopsy report.
is this one.
Yeah, single blunt force trauma, death was instantaneous.
Present.
Objection.
Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note.
I feel like we can all become lawyers like this. We should move to Japan.
Fornia?
Japanifornia.
Sounds good, I'm in. But she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
I wonder.
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
It says, I am.
I am.
It was her favorite ramen brand.
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
If you think about it, it's fascinating.
No, it's
They
not.
can
Keep
tell.
pressing.
What?
Keep pressing.
It really is.
No. You're the only one who thinks that. Press the button.
Excuse me.
We're in a court, Tifa. This is not about biology right now.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective. Got him.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Oh,
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
when? Ah.
It was? Was she
The
how
day
long was she in
after.
there?
I believe it was the day after, because that happened at night, and then she was.
Oh, she spent
Maya
an
was
overnight
brought
in jail.
to jail, and then the next day we talked to him.
Yeah, we also spent the night in jail for questioning.
True.
So it is the day after.
It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
Bullshit.
Excuse me, why were we not presented with the new autopsy report?
What? No, but Dick. Exactly.
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request.
That one's fake.
Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
Did he just take the autopsy report, take his pen, and put like a little, like an asterisk there, like almost immediately? Because I feel like he did.
I see!
Yeah, write the almost in between the words with like a little arrow.
Yeah.
Convenient as fuck.
Footnote.
Absolutely.
Damn you, Edgeworth.
Damn you.
Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked.
Convenient AF, exactly.
Something you want to say? I'm a sham. I'm a sham.
No, I'm an imposter. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Yeah, he is. We know that's forged. I mean, I don't know, but
I don't think the detective is smart enough to be in it in this case.
Ah yeah, remember this, Short 11037, right? Exactly. Backwards. Deus Ex Autopsy.
It was
That's the
genocide, Joe.
Mr. Edgeworth. But there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
Well, asking why there was a second one is kind of a valid question, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's
The
worded
way
like
he
an
said it,
attack.
yeah. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
See? You can just do whatever you want.
May have
Died from a
lived.
blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Bullshit.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Yeah, I believe she did.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
My nose doesn't work well, but even I can smell that bullshit.
Exactly.
They're lying, Your Honor. They're lying.
Talking about smelling bullshit, watch this one. The music.
Like it kind of fits.
I'm gonna read your line, Edgeworth.
Poirot, how are you doing?
You would think this one of the Edgeworth's dirty tricks, but if you rewatch the start of this chapter, you'll know it's true. Mia indeed lived for a few seconds after she was attacked. Was she?
I
already
don't remember
recall.
actually.
You could be true. You could be true. You could be right there. That could be true. You could be right. Speaking is difficult if my lines aren't on the screen.
Because it's more convenient, we're gonna deny it.
Allegedly, exactly. Do you have any proof to back that up? I mean, yes, I could just rewatch it.
Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service.
This is my sexy April May face for all of you.
I would wink, but...
Here, Tifa, should I cosplay
I can't
April
wink.
May? This is what I look like if I
Dude,
step on a Lego piece while eating a raw onion and a lemon at the same time.
I wish I could wink, but it usually doesn't turn out so well.
You could be real. Yeah, imagine. She even does the half leg to the side.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd.
You're not cosplaying? I actually wanted to buy these wigs, you know, that
Those
they wear in court?
judges'
Those judges' wigs. But they were way more expensive than I thought. I thought they're gonna be like a cheap one, $5 or something, and then I would have just gotten two and worn them during.
I also have to keep taking them on and off. The judge isn't in every scene. Like,
But it doesn't
off,
matter.
on.
We're in court.
Are you also gonna do a whole outfit change for Miss May, Edgeworth?
No, I would have left
mine?
it on the entire stream.
Just wear all the cosplay at once. That would be amazing. Imagine, like half a Maya cosplay, half a Miss April May cosplay.
Oh, I also
The
didn't get
hair
the
is
hammer out
Edgeworth?
of her toolbox.
Good. I wouldn't have let you. She's gonna smash things.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aww. Yes, Your Honor.
And then she stops blinking the entire time because
But who wears the judge beard? Me.
Tifa, yeah.
I look really good with a beard.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Except Edgeworth, because he doesn't have one.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred? Too late for fun.
Well,
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co law offices? That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. And please, call me a big boy too.
I'm also a big boy.
I'm a big boy too. Witness account.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh! I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
So she didn't have enough iframes after the dodge roll.
I guess. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
I love how when she does this, the text box covers most of it, but you see the bounds.
Well, Your Honor.
The half-open eyes, like you saw that, right?
I see! It is a remarkably solid testimony.
Didn't dodge effectively? Skill issue.
Exactly.
Should have grinded in it.
Yeah, should have put more in agility.
I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
We should leave this poor girl alone.
I love how sometimes you leave like what feels like half an hour between obviously shortened lines. Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
Jack plays the hands for the plot.
Yes, I do actually enjoy Miss April May for her character development.
I like the plot.
And the backstory.
And the personality.
Yeah,
it both comes together.
I love it when a character has like hands full of them.
Like it all just fits.
Yeah, like when I can get a firm grasp on the plot.
When I can see it, like right before me.
Yes, like it hits me in the face. While I'm choking on my own spit.
You thirsty?
Apparently, I need more to drink. Yes.
Yes, Mr. Wright. You thirsty bitch.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Even the judge is joining us.
Yeah, exactly. This is another one of those moments where we say a thing and when it happens in the game, that's because it's well written.
And he has the best view.
Yeah.
He's sitting from above.
Mm-hmm.
He is looking down.
Please approach the bench. Wait. You may
Right
leave.
there.
You may leave again.
Oh, my pen.
Oh no, I pushed all of my papers. Could you help me with that? Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well.
Techniques.
I was distracted.
It's because of morphogenetic fields or something. Always is. Always is.
Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
How dare she point out the truth? Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine this witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with a cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Right after we take a short break.
BRB.
BRB!
We're back.
We are. And yes, I believe Red is gonna cross-examine her. Hard. I have a feeling we're gonna press her in all the right places. Or should I say, all the right places.
Ranger.
Thank you very much
for that clip. Thank you for that clip. I like the woodcock smoocher.
Oh my god, Twitch knew with the URL. Abstemious blatant woodcock smoocher.
Like, what on earth is that even?
That sets the energy for this cross-examination. So,
we're gonna present or
first
press?
Go to present. Don't present anything. I want press the button. Let's go through all the items.
We have the autopsy report,
Okay.
the cell phone, glass shards, the murder weapon, wiretap, receipt, and 4 floor plans.
Press enter, please.
Enter.
Alright. We'll get to the plot points. You know what it means. Yes.
Should I say cross-examination?
I was thinking more of a cross-examination. No? Too obvious? Sorry. Wait,
How do we get back?
Check the floor plan again.
Enter.
Because didn't she say she dodged to the side?
Yeah, but you can't see it if she goes to the side.
How do you see that if she goes to the side? Because either she's in the cone of vision or she dodged, like...
Yeah, but then you can see that she went to the side and out of view.
I think that's gonna be the key piece of evidence.
That could be, but we don't need that yet. How do I get out of here? Escape?
Bullshit.
Here.
Backspace.
Not here yet.
I don't think it's this, no.
So a woman with long hair being attacked seemed
fair.
okay.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna press here, and then maybe we can go at like, oh, how can't you see your face? It's dark. I can barely see during the day.
maybe she's thicker than a ball of oatmeal and could just be seen. No, she wasn't. That's not the case. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things.
No, they don't.
Look, I just know, okay? How do you know this person is a killer? I just know.
This person is guilty. Why? I just know. Then again, let's be real here. That was our entire prediction for how the Danganronpa characters would act after first meeting them.
Hey, I had hard proof on my suspicions.
Did you?
Not really.
Exactly. No,
that's how this works now.
Oh yeah, I had a feeling. I was right about all
Isn't
of
that
it.
proof enough?
Exactly.
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure.
It was you, Phoenix Wright, because you should work out more.
The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. Yeah, he's right. He is right.
But I question testimony is the whole thing.
No. He's right. Testimony certainly does make sense. Everyone in the court keeps siding with her. I'd better not press too hard on this one. See? Don't make a fool out of yourself.
So, then tell us what happened to the victim.
This is where you should present the floor plan. I believe.
Let's try.
Look at this picture.
This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your
We got
Honor.
it wrong.
Yeah, we did.
We had to press, I think.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
I don't think that won me any points of a judge.
Shall I press?
Go ahead. She dodged. Dodged what?
Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. Okay, so it wasn't wrong. She cut up to her and she hit her.
That's it? Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I'd better just press on the facts a bit.
You just said don't press her too much. Okay, it was 9A.
Check the press tab again.
It was 9.
When did she die?
A bit at
Go
9.
left. Don't believe. It doesn't say the time.
Maya and her sister were meeting at 9.
Yeah. Your Honor,
Right,
look
right,
at this
exactly.
Photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Nickelback. Why is Nickelback so hated again? I don't dislike all of their songs. Actually, some of them I quite like. Or maybe that's because I grew up with the Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. And therefore have listened to Hero a lot. I think that's the name of the song.
I'm gonna press her here. Wait.
Then don't present, but press.
That's what I'm doing. I pressed escape.
Why did you do that?
Now I have it in my mind. Look at this photograph.
Wow, Modern, I can't believe you would do this to me.
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know, had a feeling.
Bullshit.
I think that was the bouncing you felt.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I had a feeling.
Just got hit by Hero Nostalgia peak 2000s. Yes, it was a different time in early 2001. Actually, no, it came out in September, I think. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night?
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
How's this badgering? We're asking. Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop her.
Where are my pitchforks?
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl. What about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next? Okay, a woman with long hair being attacked. She did have long hair. I won't say anything about that.
We already pressed on this one.
Yeah, mousy girl. We pressed on this too, no?
I don't recall.
Should I do it
No,
again?
we didn't. We presented my evidence.
Then let's
which
press.
was wrong. Oh wait, no, she dodged the attack. Yeah, sorry. We did do this.
Okay, then skipping. Continue your testimony. She caught up to her.
This one?
And she hit
Oh yeah,
her.
what did she hit her with?
Press or present?
Press. Why would you show her the murder weapon? How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, oh, that was the girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Like, who else could it be but her?
What if it was actually Phoenix Wright but standing on his knees?
I'm gonna go with I question your testimony.
Good. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
Oh, what?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying. No, you saw crap. You saw nothing because Phoenix couldn't see it either.
Oh, true.
Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Oh, but we're going the right way after all, apparently.
Kinda comes down to the same thing.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
No badgering the witness and no witnessing her badger, Eve.
Well, we're left no choice.
I would pet her badger. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Really though? Does that work in a court of law? No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hair looks far from normal to me.
What's wrong with her hair?
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. Wow, Jack, what a perf. Oh, where's that?
Badger, mushroom.
Where was that from?
It's from a video Groundhog posted before.
True. I remember watching it. I don't remember anything other than that. It's somewhere in the back of my mind.
It was posted in Discord before. I don't remember the full thing, but I remember.
I'll find it. Phoenix is pulling the Junpei gambit, and it paid off.
It's working. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
But we do because I was there. She was, Your Honor.
And she was put in jail overnight. She
Exactly.
didn't even have time
Everybody
to change.
at the jail knows too.
I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
A great excuse, if you ask me, would have been, well, I don't really care about what people wear, so I wasn't focused on that.
I only see the inside.
Exactly, I don't see color.
I don't see clothes.
Does that mean everybody is naked?
There's no one in this courtroom that is seeing her clothes.
True, everybody suddenly has X-ray vision.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
Sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Instead of omitting something, she gives them extra.
Your testimony again, if you would.
I'm amazed he's not blushing.
It's under the beard. Damn, I almost had her.
And
Witness
there we go
testimony again.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged to the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock.
How did she know?
The kind of statue-y clock. The tinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
It does actually, because how would you know it's a clock?
It startles me too much.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Once again.
Are we gonna press or just present right away?
Press first,
Okay.
I would say.
The victim, she dodged. Okay, that's fine. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Hit her with that weapon.
Next.
One more, I would say. This one.
Yeah. Clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Yes.
Well, that looks so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Okay, so present.
Objection.
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the Thinker, or the Tinker, as some people from the Netherlands would call it, was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Or...
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock?
Reveal your 2 pieces of evidence to the court, please.
Exactly.
We are doing full exposure here.
Yes, we need a full frontal
We need to
exposure
get to the truth.
of the truth.
We need to go all out. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
I object to the objection.
Did Phoenix just tell the judge to shut the fuck up? But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with those questions before. Well, only once.
It's enough.
Objection sustained! You may continue to question the witness.
He's reasonable.
Whew, that was close. If you stopped me there, trial would be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. It said the time.
Through the closed windows. So you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there?
Hey, we're clock blocking her.
Heck
You
yeah.
know it. Also, mommy, I was saving the joke for later. How dare you use it now? Since the beginning of this show, I had it in the back pocket in my brain. Clock blocking, clock blocking, clock
How
blocking.
can I use clock blocking?
I was waiting until the apex. I love you for that. Thank you. Thank you for being in the same mindset as I am.
I heard it from my hotel room.
Through the window.
I always hear the clocks from the other side
Yeah.
of the street as well.
True.
It's quite annoying.
Every day. It's so weird.
When all of these alarms go off at the same time.
In Japanifornia, the clocks just are louder.
Yeah, should be a law against that.
Morphogenetic fields, of course.
Yes. The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel.
Bullshit, Edgeworld.
She could easily have heard the clock. Even if you hear a clock, how do you know it's that clock? Who would be satisfied with this?
Maybe it was like a... Bok bok, here comes the clock. Hi. Thank you for reading the text.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... She couldn't have heard it because the clockwork was taken out because Mia put the evidence in there.
I would
She couldn't
say
have
it
heard it.
couldn't have run.
Yeah, I think both of them get to the same thing.
I
but
feel
yeah,
like
it couldn't
both,
have run.
like in the previous one too, both kind of come to the same thing.
It definitely couldn't have run.
So I wonder if there is a bad choice here. Because she
Honestly?
couldn't have heard it because it couldn't have run.
I think it's still like a tutorial kind of thing, but let's go with the second one. That's closer to what the answer should be. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. It's empty.
Yeah, I was considering the broken option.
That clock is missing its clockwork.
And now we come with proof, which is the conversation.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look, right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
But it shouldn't be empty because evidence should be in there.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
That?
Well, Miss May? Or should I say, Miss Can?
Yeah, but I...
Nobody says tsk, tsk, tsk.
Then you hear it better. You don't hear the...
Yes, you do.
Really. Well, now you don't.
You know what the tsk, tsk, tsk is from? Those water thingies on big patches of grass.
Oh, yeah. The...
Tsk, 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 tsk. She prefers the term thick with
Like
3 C's.
Pixar mom-tic.
Pixar stepmom. That way
It
it's
doesn't need to be...
Pixar stepmom. That way it's okay if a main character guy has feelings for her that way. You gotta think 5-dimensionally.
Oh, I'm sorry for only thinking 3-dimensionally.
Yes, you do.
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
About that, bitch. Jack, what Pixar DreamWorks movies have you been watching?
Invincibles.
Baymax. Big Hero 6. That one comes to mind. But I don't know if it was with Stepmom. I don't know. Also, I didn't find them like in the cinema on Blu-ray. There was this one website.
Pixarmoms.com.
Also, I think it said parody. For legal reasons. I'm not sure anymore. Wasn't that an aunt? Oh no.
Send them to me so I know what to avoid, please.
I'll send them to Callie first, so that she can screen them to see if they're good for you, Ranger. How about that?
Yeah, you better be safe than sorry. We'll send it right away.
Exactly. I trust her with these things.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take that phone, and then he threw it at his face. Take a look at this.
And now the battery's dead.
This is a Nokia 3310.
It's too tall for that.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Who cares?
This one was cheaper. I'd take it.
Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. This is the real murder weapon. Let me prove it to you. A recording of a conversation she had with a victim on the day of a murder.
This will cut diamonds.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Sucks, doesn't it? Bitch. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
The good detective better remembers he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. I don't. Let's hear the conversation.
Beep. You wanna go through it again?
Nah.
Okay.
Salary cutting noises. Sound of paper being ripped up. Yeah.
Okay,
Sound
so...
of Dick Gumshoe's plans to buy something expensive going through the window.
Quick recap, Maya asked...
Mia told Maya to hold on to
Mia
a piece of evidence for her. She stashed evidence inside the
clock.
statue.
Yeah.
That beep is really annoying.
Slightly.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. What's she a nop
What's
on?
a
Is she a nop on? Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court?
Piece of cake, time for a break.
Murder. Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I got so many.
Impossible handmade by Larry Butts.
Oops, I forgot.
Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Yes.
The witness claims she had seen it before.
Only 2 copies exist in this world.
But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it.
It's the previous case.
Police produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
This glass shard.
The thinker itself.
Yeah, no?
Yeah. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I can't do it, so I didn't. Oh? Excuses not on sale today? Bitch.
Oh. We're going Super Saiyan.
Did you see that the heart on her thing
flip
span around?
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay?
She's giving us a
She
stink
did
eye.
it, and she should die for it. Die!
Nick's been practicing with Atlanta has had all trial. Yes, I know I would have.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, this is silly me. Did I, like, lose it?
Did I accidentally slip into my dominatrix personality?
I guess I did.
There it is.
Pursuit Corner. That's the name of a music piece I got. I guess. I like it. I dig it.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh, the face! The face!
I kind of want to know if the heart turned back around.
Yes, it did. It's my ringtone.
Oh,
good choice.
That's a good choice.
Good choice.
This kind of feels like the ringtones back in the 90s where you still had to pay like $1 for it on your TV.
Early 2000s.
Like remember like Crazy Frog when you had the ding 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 ding.
How did people ever pay money for
and
that
it's
song?
Like $1 if you text this number and then you could download the ringtone.
Or $8.99 a week, some shit like that.
Oh yeah, for a subscription and then
Yeah.
you would get like monthly ringtones.
Yeah, and you pay hundreds every year. That was a wild time.
I remember that. Can you imagine if that would still be a thing now? Where you text a number for ringtones.
Actually, I think it was up until the advent of a smartphone and people just realized, wait, I can just
download them.
let people put music on their phones and just let them use that. We're genocidal time for Assassination April. Murderous May.
Suddenly I feel so old.
Clock blocked Cindy. Oh wait, that's from a previous case. And she's dead.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because
You held it.
This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands.
Mr. Wright, when was this?
When she used it to strike the victim. When else?
I thought the other guy, the pink guy, killed her.
Yeah, but only we know that. And Pink Guy hasn't shown up yet.
Oh, we're now trying to corner her into... Yeah.
Maybe she breaks and gives up the real murderer.
Yeah, true. You said that, right?
Yes. I didn't even remember that person was called Cindy. Cindy Stone. Yeah, and I tried to make a kidney stone joke.
I remember the Cindy Block as well.
Wait, she had Larry's clock. Potentially yes, but never on screen. That is part of my fan fiction, aptly called Clock Blocking. Who has... That's between...
Has not been published yet.
That's between Larry and whomever he chose to do this with. There was consent. That's all that matters. Who are we to judge? I mean, other than him, because he's literally a judge.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
April May, you killed Mia Fey. I say. Oh, wait.
Oh, we're going well here.
And you guys tell me my poems aren't great? Excuse me?
Yours was way better than this.
Thank you. I believe so too. Cockblock, the cousin of Cinderblock. Exactly. Exactly. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's not possible. That's the previous case. That's literally the previous case.
No, we're going with... Oh no, we already mentioned that the batteries were out at this point.
Yeah, now he's making a fool of himself. That's when you heard it. Yeah, that can't be. That's literally what happened last time.
You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you who just proved that the Tinker was empty.
Oh! Oh, of course I'm wondering.
What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder.
She can't prove it. She did it. Your ass is a work of art, Ashworth.
It would be my pleasure.
Martina, why is that a beautiful line that can be read both ways? Like either as a comeback to an insult or a your ass is a work of art, Ashworth.
This can never be seen as an insult.
And like a museum, we can look but can't touch. Unless you're really, really disgustingly rich and they let you get away with it. Or he lets you, as in he consents to it.
He would always consent, I'm sure.
What are you saying about Ashworth? Are you assuming things about his buttocks?
Maybe.
No way!
A block-solid alibi.
I dig it. It wasn't a comeback, I'm just a right rough shipper.
Also, he has its own game, you guys said.
Yes, 2 I believe.
Is it kind of like these games, but instead of Phoenix Wright as a main character, it's Edgeworth?
I have no idea. Never played him.
Because he's kind of the evil guy currently.
I have no idea, never played him.
Like, do you need to be on the other side, or do you just need to win cases as well?
How about we get through these games and then we play the other ones?
Let the murderer away with things.
You can actually move around in those games.
Oh, okay.
Wild. Now that is my ringtone, Pursuit Cornered Variation. Thank you for telling me it's a different song because I couldn't tell.
I was thinking the same thing.
I don't hear the difference at least.
It's a good ringtone though. I still need to change
bad.
mine after years. Yes, away, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel Bellboy. Incidentally, the Bellboy corroborates the witness's story.
Incidentally?
Yes. That's what I said. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid, block solid alibi.
We like those games, especially the second one, it's so good. You can turn Edgeworth's back to the camera to truly appreciate the movie. I guess we have to play those at some point, if Tifa would agree to that.
I like how they listen to the fans.
Exactly.
Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman.
Sorry, Your Honor, that didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock?
Yeah, did they already forget about that?
Wait! Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof.
She listened in...
Through a wiretap?
Yeah.
Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock?
Rock solid like my incredibly firm ass. I've said that line so many times in my life.
Please show evidence of this incredibly firm ass to the court.
Yes. Have a look at this. You see, Your Honor, Larry's trial the other day was open to the public. That could be, or maybe she read an article about it. Just saying.
You can even spin Edward
Right round, baby, right round,
like a record, baby, right round. Ah, ooh, that.
I don't think she would say it like that.
It fit the song.
I found this in Miss May's room.
So now we admit to committing a crime by snooping in a room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. She can tap anyone's phone.
How is this okay?
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Yes. Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone. Again.
I'm thinking the same because this is kind of weird.
You were tapping the phone like I'm gonna tap Ashrov's ass tonight. Basically. Least horny Ace Attorney. Yes, actually. Yes. You have no idea how much it takes Morton right now to hold back. And I fully
Who says
understand
he's holding back?
Because he could go way harder.
That is true.
You say
a very
exactly.
horny Ace Attorney.
Exactly.
You know, Ranger, we should go to your Discord and ask
and scroll down.
Very certain bots what they think of Ace Attorney.
Yes, exactly. But Ranger, don't worry. I have a strong feeling if we keep playing, we will meet another fan favorite character. I forgot her name. I only know her art. And that might be something for you. Just saying, that's why I leave it at.
You have me at Rule 34.
And at least I'm discussing horniness between consenting adults. True.
But Ranger is 13.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Sorry, I had to.
She was quoting him. He has made this statement before. It's not true. He just celebrated his birthday the other day. He has 2 kids. He's not 13. He's legally married. Now let's present this.
I like how you tried to save that.
I very much like not being in jail. Just saying.
Back. 12, by the way. Well, now we have to ban you, Ranger.
Did you say bang or ban?
Ban. Come on. Now you're just making it work.
There are 3 types of punishment on the stream. Timeout, being banned, and the thing Tifa said.
No, the thing you said.
No, you said that. I have
how about you present this evidence?
no idea who you guys are talking about, but apparently there's a clown character. Alright.
I think I'm good with clowns.
I'm 12 by the way. You're not, Ranger. I present the defendant's cell phone once again.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Beep.
Okay, there we go again. Mia, oh, what time is it? It's a clock.
It's a clock. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock.
I rest my case.
Am I wrong?
I. Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Yes, I look at her eyes. What?
Her expression seemed neutral the entire time.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right? You lawyer!
You lawyer? What?
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. So I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Everybody always asks, is there a wiretap? But nobody asks, how is the wiretap?
That is sad.
I know, right?
Should we go with the wiretap?
Yes!
Fine.
She got you there, right? No, we got her. Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tappeting relevant?
Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation to the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness.
What did the message Mr. White leave? Or do we not know? Just that he
Yeah,
called...
but we can ask the bellboy when he's a witness.
Fair enough.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Oh?
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that... Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Why are we already making deals? Condition.
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Mrs. Maya Fey.
Japanifornia is a joke.
That is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot.
Can you even put these conditions?
What should I do? Apparently we have to.
Well, accept it.
Apparently Japanifornia's law system is like gambling. You know, when Edgeworth goes all in, you have to play along. Yeah, you have to show your cards.
It's like, okay, if she's not it, then it must be the other.
Yeah.
Game over.
I like this one. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. Now tap your numbers into my phone. That's how you score a number.
I'll allow it on one condition. Dinner at my place tomorrow night. Why wait until tomorrow? Yeah. Are we not free after court?
Don't we need to eat tonight? Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything.
Literally.
Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
I play Pot of Greed face down.
I would use the No You card, but it's not here.
True, I put them somewhere. Edgeworth going all in now, Jack. Only a Phoenix wants it. Uh-oh.
He'll want it already.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Was the bellboy already in the room or did they have to now get him?
We took a break.
I'm sending you straight to the Shadow Realm, right?
Yes, Yami Edgeworth did that.
Pot of Greed is barely a trap card. All you get is drawing 2 more cards.
2 more cards will save us here, trust me.
Wait until Phoenix shows his Kuribo card, and when he has this other bullshit card that multiplies it, which doesn't make any sense in the rules of the game, but somehow he wins.
That's how it works, no?
I remember that one episode.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
What is that statement?
He even took the tea and cookies back.
You certainly look like somebody who is spending his Saturday evening streaming Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on Twitch.tv.
This must be the correct dude. He even looks like it.
He's holding a tray with cookies and tea. He must be a bellboy.
Anyone hungry?
It's a trap card because putting it in your deck is a trap for beginners. Why'd you do that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Imagine telling him to put it down somewhere.
No, there's no space there.
Bellboy, what were you doing at 9 PM in Miss April's hotel room naked and covered in oil?
He was standing model for that painting in the corner.
And how do I get to that point?
Yeah. Bellboy, what are you doing tomorrow evening at 9 PM and would you like to join Edgeworth and I for dinner?
No, we're not sharing Edgeworth.
He has the chin line though.
That is
Or
true.
the jawline.
You can come after. We also need dessert.
I will just not add anything to your 2 sentences there because...
Well, go for it.
No, what you said was perfect. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I'm not sharing best character Bellboy with Edgeworth. That emote is still on. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Yeah, I can see where the eye is going.
Well, here's already the first contradiction. If she opened the door, she couldn't have looked out the window.
True. So perfect, he doesn't even need a name. Exactly. I don't think anything needs to be added to the "he can come afterwards." It's perfect as is. She did say one more thing. She said he can come afterwards because we still need dessert. I rest my case.
Also, I like how in this shot the bellboy looks like the evil guy.
A little bit. Yeah.
No?
I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
He looks like the bad boy here.
Maybe she made him into a bad boy.
Oh, bellboy.
Touch my hand, senpai. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with a murder now, Maya will be finished.
Alright.
Bellboy honestly gets a better overarching storyline than multiple named characters in the series.
Wait, his name's not Bellboy?
Not his legal name, no. Just what everybody calls him. Objection! You're not the head bellboy. Alright. Okay.
Wait. Is her... No.
No. We wouldn't know that.
No, I was wondering if her testimony was in it.
No. It's not Danganronpa. At 9 on the dot.
Should I do it here or when he said I brought it on time?
Press him on that.
On this one?
Actually,
or
no,
the next one? I
don't-
think it's the next one.
Don't press. Go to the next one.
This one I would say we press. We have nothing to present.
Precisely 9 o'clock then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 PM.
That's a good bellboy.
How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, Bellboy, tea, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would you be so particular about the time? See, that's the thing, it's the previous one. Go back 2. It's that one.
Then we press him.
Press him first of all. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink it after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock. The time of a murder. So go back 1 and present the autopsy report. Present.
At this one.
Present. Murder thing? Yes. Your Honor! Nah, that's wrong. That's wrong, that's the default thing and our stuff is blinking on the top right. Why am I so bad at this?
Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Oops, that didn't go so well.
Well, we know what is wrong, just where do we contradict? At 8 in the evening, that's fine. She asked for an iced coffee. Did I already press this?
Yeah, you did.
Press this as well.
Press on this one. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought room service, sir, she the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasse, sir. Embrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Exactly. It's no good, there's nothing there. Is that it?
Finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen. Can I? Protest.
We're protesting. We have no choice.
Wait, please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object.
I hate questions.
This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
No, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
She checked in at lunch, so that doesn't matter. The bed was made, nothing weird about that. Or did he mention she was watching a show on bed? What did he say about the TV?
Bellboy, what is your name? Our friend Mottenard would like to know. I think it has to do with a bed making.
The bed was perfectly made?
Yeah, when we went there. So when was it made?
It's not check-in.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be room service. But the bed making I don't think was important enough.
Wait,
Or she
ask
didn't
about
stay.
the room service that happened when we were there, because when he told us to relay a message to her.
True.
So I
Let's
think
go
it's
with
room
that one?
service. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
$18
Room service.
for an iced coffee.
Yeah, I would go outside and get it myself for that price.
$18.
Now hear me out, but what if Bellboy is his legal name? Yes, John Bellboy. Makes sense.
My name is Boy.
Bell.
Bellboy.
Wanna ring my bell? I see.
Oh, I like that sound.
$18. That seems a bit expensive. Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know.
There you
And
have
we
it.
don't skimp on the ice, sir.
That makes
There
it
we
even
go.
worse. That means you get even less than what you pay for.
I think it's ice cream.
I think it's ice cubes.
What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. It has to be his name. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object! That was objectionable!
Honestly, with the names of Ace Attorney, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, makes sense.
Objection overruled! The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try.
He probably got a big tip.
That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who...
Ask me not to tell.
Say what? He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Ugh. You fool!
He definitely got a big tip. Did you
Oh,
look
yes.
at the Bellboy Rule 34? I've done it! I've won! No, you didn't. We haven't proven anything yet. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was the man with Miss May.
The other part, the bellboy. He's suspicious.
The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of her murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of her murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Dum dum dum. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Ludicrous. No, that's an artist, isn't it?
Ludicrous. It is ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Nice.
What can I say? We're pretty good. September 7, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
I'm amazed Maya wasn't.
Still fucked that a lawyer can direct a witness on how to testify, specifically excluding truths to create a narrative. This is
as long as they don't lie.
Japanifornia.
As long as they don't lie on the stand, you're fine.
As Tifa so aptly pointed out earlier today, if I don't catch you, that's no problem. Could have gotten away with it.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If Mother not says so.
And you haven't even seen his ass yet.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
Lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
What if he already left the country? I asked for a full record. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck.
Do we know where the...
No. Also, I'm still pretty sure the fact that the cone of vision doesn't allow for you to see to the right will be a part of it.
It could still be.
I don't know how much good this will do to me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating.
I say we save the investigating for...
Maya doesn't belong in the detention center. It's up to me to set her free.
next week.
Wow. To be continued.
Because this is kind of a nice cut.
I guess. If you insist.
Overwrite? Yes. Okay, yeah.
Click. Stop touching buttons, Tifa. You'll probably break things.
Okay, we made some good progress. We're getting there.
Yes. I am shocked by how much longer the second case is compared to the first one.
Yeah, this one still feels a little bit like a, what do you call it? A tutorial trial.
Yeah, true, with
even though we
with
fucked
the
up
pressing,
a few times.
they did add another mechanic.
Yeah, but it's definitely much longer. The first one we did in like an hour.
Yeah, but I really think the first one is like the tutorial to set up like the main character and what the game is about, and the second one I guess will teach us about pressing. Is there more gameplay mechanics that we'll get into later? I don't know.
Well, what else would you need to do as a lawyer?
Well, apparently investigating.
Well, we have been doing that in this one already. That's Ace Attorney's formula.
Okay.
The first case of the game is always very short compared to the others. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
fair. I mean,
Alright.
this one, like you already said, is way longer.
Yes. Yes, it is. But I like it.
Yeah,
Are you
it's alright.
still
The
enjoying the
pacing-
game, Tifa?
The pacing currently is still okay. And surprisingly,
still okay. She's just waiting for something to dislike, isn't she?
No. Fair is fair. I'm still enjoying the game. I'm still having fun.
Good. As you should.
If I wouldn't...
Yes, that'd be a problem.
There would be a problem, yeah.
You should enjoy the game because it's great. How dare you potentially not like something that other people like, Tifa?
No, I'm definitely still having fun. This case is still fairly bare bones compared to the future cases.
Alright.
Okay, fair.
I dig that. I like it when it just keeps adding to it. Do the second and third game expand on the first one even more, or does it like follow the same idea where the first one is again comparatively short and then the second and third just build again from that?
Aren't all 11 games kind of like that?
I wouldn't know. I haven't played them.
I really enjoy the writing. Each character has their own little moments throughout. Yeah.
I agree.
It has some good jokes in there.
Case 5 there'll be a new gimmick and the second game is also a new one. Alright, so it does keep evolving. I like that. Now I just keep hoping that Capcom gets off of their lazy butts and re-releases the other Ace Attorney games. Because we only have 6 of them? 5 of them? I think? Let me double check. Ace Attorney.
All of the first cases are tutorial cases, but some are way better than others. Okay. I do have to say I kind of like the little jokes they put in. I'm not sure what turned me off anymore when I played this 10 years ago. Like somehow this still feels very different, like I already mentioned in the beginning. Art style maybe. Don't know, might need to compare it. But back then I wasn't feeling it. Maybe in the 10 years I've just grown as a person and started enjoying these games.
I hope so. Also, I really do hope that they still re-release the other games, because we've got 5 out of 11 in those collections so far.
Well, by the time we're through with these 5, we're gonna be a year. It's gonna be a year later.
Well, the first collection got released in 2019, the second one in 2021. Maybe this year they'll do another one? Every 2 years, I guess? I'll be okay with that. Spoiler-wise, the newer games shouldn't be played before the older games, but they all do have a tutorial case. Okay.
Makes sense. Especially if you just jump in a later game.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't do that. That makes sense. Grown as a person, you just went into a roof. It's a different issue.
Absolutely different thing altogether.
I haven't played any of the 3DS games because of that. Yeah, fair enough.
Well, let's see how far we get into the games.
Also, I don't know how well they emulate, because worst case we could do it that way.
Well, first we need to get there.
As long as they do have an English release or an English patch, we could play them some way or another. Yeah, true.
Yep.
Indeed. I like this game so far.
It has, like Range said, it has its moments.
Yeah, agreed. Tifa, how about you go find us somebody to raid?
The one thing I'm also kind of enjoying is that it's not repetitive. Does that make sense? Like, I don't feel like you need to examine the same things every time, have the same conversation every time.
Are you still burnt from Snatcher?
A tiny bit.
Ask, tell,
tiny bit.
Examine, use.
And then again, but in a different order. And then you go to a different room and then come back and you start over.
Oh, the reason you haven't made progress in Snatcher is because you didn't use ask 5 times in a row. Also, one of the best games in the series doesn't have an official English version, but a pretty decent fan translation. Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
I love prissy translations as well.
Same there.
They're my favorites.
Yeah. Prussian Blue, especially. I think that's a type of cat, right? We talked about this once. I'm happy about that, because if there's a fan translation, as long as it's English and I understand it, I can play it. I dig it. Tifa, have you found us somebody?
How about we go raid Dio, who is back online after taking a short break?
Oh yeah. Good one.
Good job.
Ha! I
Wait.
typed his name correctly. Yeah?
Oh no, you did. You did.
Yeah, I told you. If we go on a raid, I want to shout out a person so that people who cannot currently join the raid might be able to do it later.
No, that is fine, but I thought the O in Dio was a 0.
See, I was worried because if you check the URL in that thing, he does a capitalization thing in his name. And
yeah, Dio is capitalized.
yeah, and the L's and lowercase L, uppercase I look the same. And it would suck if I shout out the wrong person accidentally. But I didn't. Yeah. But he's pretty chill. He's very family friendly, unlike us, I would say. He doesn't curse. He doesn't need to. And he is playing Super Mario Odyssey post-game stuff. That is very relaxed. Just what I need on a Saturday evening now.
He's a very chill dude. Hope you all join us. I also hope you all gonna have an awesome rest of your weekend. We won't be there tomorrow.
Correct. Because
we were here today
is this week's Sunday. I know it's Saturday, but our Sunday stream was today. You just witnessed it.
He doesn't talk about Larry's cock in April's hand.
Correct.
No, he definitely does not talk about that. Let's not talk about that in this chat either.
Let's behave. Let's match the vibe of a place we're going. I'm pretty sure we can all do that.
I hope you all join us.
Especially looking at you, Ranger. Just saying. Any more wisdoms to share?
I'm pressing the button.
Please press the button. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Please enjoy the rest of your Easter and Passover. We'll be back on Tuesday with Breath of the Wild. See you then. Please stick around for it if you can. Bye!
Bye!
Thank you.